So it's day 3 today. I think this is probably going to be the last real chilly start. It's freezing. My knee's still playing up. I'm a bit concerned about it, but it's all good. The ride must go on. So the way I'm looking at it and trying to convince my mind, who's playing games with me at the moment, is that by the time today's over, I'll be 50% done. 50% of this ride will be complete. So it's all about mind right now, because if it was about my physical state, I would probably have given up. My left knee is really bad, my right knee is playing up, so I'm wearing these compression sleeves on both sides, but it's all good. So let's see, we've got a bit of a hilly terrain today, so I've been told. They've already told me what tomorrow's going to be like. Tomorrow's going to be a tough one, but let's have it, let's roll. So as we set off today, I knew it was going to be a difficult one, but I was prepared. It was now all about breaking down every 20 miles. It was all about dealing with every obstacle and every mental barrier as it comes. Breaking it all down and trying to get through the day. The pain from the knees, my quads, it had got really bad today. But I had taken painkillers, I had used the compression sleeves in the hope that this would get me through the day. I just kept thinking that if I can get today out of the way, that's 50% of this ride done. I knew that I had some challenges ahead. There was going to be some major inclines. And I was hoping that all the training that I had done in the last 4 weeks in the lead up to this in the gym would help me to get through this. I had made notes on my phone, and I kept reading these notes every time I'd stop and felt like giving up on the reasons why I have to continue. Well, I also kept listening to Kris's voice notes with the messages of encouragement. These I use to convince myself that I can get through this day. For some reason I started to get nosebleeds throughout the ride today. I have no idea why that was. Started to get cramps in both my calves, and the pain in my knees just kept getting worse. It was also becoming more and more difficult to stay seated on the saddle. I could feel every bump on the road, and I tried to avoid as many potholes as possible. But in India, there was potholes everywhere.
Thing that I will say when you're on a bike, be conscious of everything that you can possibly do to conserve energy and to conserve nervous energy and to conserve calories. Like even as little as like making sure that you loosen your grip when you're on the handles. You know, change your seated position every now and again. Make sure that you're breathing nice and easy, that your posture's aligned so you're not crushing your diaphragm, that you're taking nice breaths and you're just staying completely calm and just thinking, you know, this is a long haul. I just got to make sure that every little tiny movement, making sure that I'm pulling with my foot to make sure that I'm engaging my hamstrings and glutes and not just fatiguing my quads, just to get to the end. Everything's about efficiency now, mate.
Gonna do the last leg of the ride now. We got 80 kilometers to go and I've just eaten. I could do with a good sleep right now, but we've got 80 kilometers. It's gonna get freezing. It's gonna be a challenge. I was hoping the inclines would get better. They seemed to be getting worse and worse as the day got on. But I knew there was some major declines that we were going to come across today, which I kind of was looking forward to. It was going to be my treat and something that I was looking forward to really enjoying. The intention was to get down these declines as quickly as possible so that I could look at the Strava and see what my maximum speeds were. As I was getting through the day, as it was getting darker, it was becoming harder because there was so many oncoming vehicles. And some of these were big trucks with the full beam lights on.
Anything that you need from me, Jack, just get that guy to message me, call me, whatever, and I'll be on call 24 hours, mate.
This was supposed to be the highlight of my day, looking back and looking at the maximum speeds. As the day was closing in and the destination was getting closer, I felt so thankful that I managed to get through the day. This kind of gave me the confidence that if I can get 50% through this, maybe I can get through the rest of the 50% as well. Okay, so this is day 3. Thank God it's done. I don't really know what to say apart from the fact that I really appreciate the support from my whole team. So many thoughts go through your head, especially when you're low on energy, your glycogen stores are finished. Yeah, I know you should eat before you're hungry, you should drink before you're thirsty. But when you leave at the time that we left and you have the miles to cover that you have to cover, believe me, it's a different story. It's easier said than done. But the good thing is that, you know, day 3 is over. That means 50% of this is done. 3 days have been completed, with another 3 days left. And the idea is at the end of the 6 days, I should be a better human. It's all good training staff and telling people do better, you know, become better people, but if you can be a good example yourself, that's the only reason, that's the only thing that gives you the right to be able to preach. You got to practice what you preach, you got to walk and talk. But no achievement is ever done by one person, it's always done by a team. I'm very grateful for the team that are with me here today. I'm very grateful for the people that are supporting me and sending messages. And today's just another milestone. I never thought I could do this. To be honest with you, I know there's many people much better than me who can do this. But for me, it's a big achievement. But now, I'm going to rest, eat. Thank you.